Hi guys, quick video here today just to show some of the basic fishing knots that I use tying my rigs. This will lay some groundwork for a video I have coming next week. So I'm going to start with Improved Clinch Knot. Now this is 50-pound mono. When you read about how to tie a clinch knot, it'll tell you go through, you wrap it around 7 or 8 times. If you do that with heavy pound tests like this, the knot's not going to set down when you pull it tight. So for this pound test, I'll go through the eye and we wrap around the standing end 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Alright, now that little opening that's formed there, the tag end goes through that opening, which forms this loop here. Tag end comes through and back up through that. A little saliva on here. And we just pull that down. Now you'll see that knot sets down nice and tight here. If you had 6, 7, 8 wraps, it's not going to pull down as well. That's not slipping out. So that's the improved clinch knot. Another knot that comes in handy for connecting your running line to your snap, your barrel swivel, to really anything, is the Palomar. So with the Palomar, we're going to double over a section here, approximately that long. The loop goes through the eye of what you're connecting. You pull it through long enough, and an overhand knot, like so. So we get to like that. I've just doubled over that loop. And now through this loop, whatever object you're tying on just goes through there. And then we pull that down. Little saliva works better to tighten this up. It's not setting up right. Pull both ends just to make sure. And that's your Palomar knot. This last loop comes in handy for tying a whole bunch of different kind of rigs, and that would be the dropper loop. As many times as I tie this, it still can be a little bit of a pain in the neck, but it's very handy once you have it mastered. So we're going to take our running line, just double it over like that so we have a loop. Now leaving out a little bit, we're going to hold here. So I have kind of like a pretzel type of thing going. And we're going to take that like so. Just spin it around that other standing line there, keeping that open. About 3 times, 4 times. Any more than that, it's going to be tough to sit. Now I'll end up with something like this. Now this running line here at the bottom is going to come up through this opening here. Pull that through. Now it's good if you put this on an eye hook in the wall or whatever and pull it. This also works. Grab both ends of the running mono and I just pull this down like so till it gets to that point. Then I could pull on these here and that'll seat it down. And there's your dropper loop. It's nice, it stands off. It'll stand off the running line. So that's it for these knots. Stay tuned for next week. There's going to be a video I have coming on some of my favorite fluke rigs and using these knots to tie them. We'll see you next time.